Kari Blassingame was ill. He was ill last night, and that's why we had to put him down, just so everybody knows that. And obviously, our coaches did a really good job of adjusting. You know, when you have a fullback like Kari that we have, he's instrumental of our offense. You know, being able to do all the lead blocking and all the different things that we do. The offense coaches did a really good job of getting Wesco ready to go, because he's our guy that really steps into that role. You know, and then Wesco gets hurt, you know, during the course of that part. So then our offense had to move and do a good job with adjusting during those two things that happened during the course of that. So I do think that they did a good job. Obviously, 409 yards of output, you know, is the highest in a long time. For our offense, which is really good. Did a nice job of running the ball all day. I was really pleased with that. Justin did a really good job of getting those shots, you know, one to EQ and then one to Harry. That was really good to see. And I think it was a third down play. I really want to say that was the most impressive play was when he found 85 on the sideline. Cole Kmet, you know, went off his second read, kept his eyes downfield and threw it down there. So that was really good. But a lot of positive things from the offense, from my standpoint, and from our coach's standpoint, for sure. Defensively, you know, a lot of good things too. You know, there's a lot of good things. Obviously, we had 4 of our 5 starters out in our secondary. So I thought that our secondary coaches did a really good job of getting those guys ready to go. You know, in the pass game, they stepped up to the plate. Had a lot of rookies in there, and I thought they did a really good job. Made a couple of nice stops, you know, on the 4th and 8, really nice stop there. So overall, the defense played really well up to the point that we'll talk about here in a second. But special teams, they had a nice couple of kickoffs and, you know, pinned them down there inside the 20. That was excellent. You know, so overall, it was a good day to that performance. And then we get to the fourth quarter. You know, we get to the fourth quarter there, and we give up a touchdown drive there, and then we are down by 1. We drive it down there to, I think it was 2 minutes and 52 seconds. You know, we're on our own 43. You know, and Justin's been ripping that pass a couple of times earlier, and that's a trust throw. You know, when you have a trust throw, that means he's reading it, and man, he's going to let it rip. And you know, the guy's got to do a great job of stepping up, you know, making those plays. And I thought the corner made a nice play. He jumped it, but hopefully our receiver, you know, can help out and, you know, knock that down if possible. But it was unfortunate at that time, and then our defense has got to do a better job stepping up at the very end there. But overall, we had a chance to do it at the end. A lot of good football from our whole group. I told those guys they did a lot of good things today, and we're gonna learn from this and go forward from here. But open up to questions from there.
So the first interception, the trust throw.
Yeah,
that's a good throw.
Well, no, it's not. It's not, because it's an interception. But I'm just saying you got to let that thing rip. You know, he's got to let it rip. We thought that the corner did a good job stepping in front of it. But again, hopefully we can break it up and move it from there. But again, overall, I thought he played good all day up to that point. So
you mentioned, you know, 4 of your 5 starting DBs out. You know, you've traded a couple of your better defensive players this year.
Yeah.
Understanding the situation that your roster is in right now. Is there still value in learning how to win late in games for the future? And if so, how frustrating is it that you guys haven't been able to get there?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the frustration part, you know, I don't see it that way. You know, I always think, you know, in a positive way, and I always think that our team does too. But to go back, you know, your first part of your question there, no doubt. You have to find ways to get that done. You have to find ways to close games out. You know, we're excited about these next 4 games to be able to get ourselves in position to do that. You know, we're right in that situation there today. You know, to be able to really, you get it in field goal range there, then all of a sudden the opponent has to bang timeouts, and you're in the driver's seat right there, and then you try to work as much time as you can, kick the field goal, and go up 2. You know, so, or score a touchdown, you know, but we were right there to get that done, and we'll get that done in the future.
Going back to that trust throw, you said it was not a good throw, but you're glad he, I guess, put it in there. Is it the placement that you didn't like, or just the outcome?
Yeah, just the outcome of it.
What would you like to see EQ do other than try to break that pass up? Is there anything on the route that was?
Yeah, I'd got to go back and look at it. I just know what kind of concept it was, you know. Obviously, you like him to be able to break it up if he could, but come back to the ball, et cetera. I'll have to go back and look at it. So.
Offensively, what's your sense of what's missing in these late game opportunities to go win a game that hasn't been that last one?
Yeah, just I think it's great that we're in the opportunity, to be able to do that, and we made a couple nice plays to get down there, and we just got to do a better job finishing. It really comes down to execution. I thought the play calling was good. I thought everything was really good. The operation was good. We were on the ball. I thought the tempo of it was nice. The rhythm of it was better than it's been. So I thought the operation was a good part.
What happened with Claypool on the play where he came out because he was hurt? It looked like his knee twisted really badly, but he was able to stay in and play through it.
Yeah. So yeah, they said it was just he hurt his leg. For that point, we didn't. He didn't come out. He came back in, so he squared away on that.
When you guys went to Leatherwood, was that because of injuries or because of performance?
No, Leatherwood is rotation. Yep, we're going to rotate him in there. So we want to get him some work in there. He had a great week of practice. Riley was out earlier in the week. Getting back, and Leatherwood did a very nice job in there.
With Cairo, what is when he misses the extra point, he sounded frustrated about both misses, but the extra point, it's not the first time he's missed one this year. Have you talked to him? What's your level of confidence?
Yeah, I talked to him just to give him support. I was just giving him support. I haven't seen the tape. I don't know exactly what happened there, but I was just being supportive of him going forward from there.
At the end of the first half, you took a timeout right before they ended up scoring. Just curious your philosophy there on what the purpose of the timeout was.
Yeah, just to force their hand. Right there, you force their hand. It's 4th and 4, I think it was. Is that right? So just trying to force their hand and make them make a decision. And it gives us another opportunity for our defense to get set up and what we want to call.
And then you get the long return right after that. What do you have, 36, 37, something?
Yeah, it was right in there.
Were you tempted to take a shot, or because you were out of timeouts, was it?
Yeah, there's really, right there with no timeouts, there's not much you can do there, but we just took a knee and took it to half.
You have a sense of what happened on the final touchdown with Watson getting free there that allowed him that?
Yeah, it was that was the jet sweep. They handed off to him. I'll have to look at the tape on that one. Not sure exactly what the breakdown was. I heard some chatter on the horn there, but we'll see what it is.
Matt, as the losses pile up and this team continues on this losing streak, what's your message to these guys in terms of trying to keep them mentally and emotionally in the right spot?
Yeah, it's the message that's going to be if we win, lose, or draw every single week. I'm going to tell them the same thing, just like I want to say to you right now. It's get back to work tomorrow. I know we got the bye week. Coaches are going to get to you with 3 things you can get better at, and you're going to look at that during the course of the bye week and come back and then get better. And we'll have our eyes forward moving to Philadelphia.
How do you think you guys played Rodgers throughout the game? And there at the end, what was he able to do that he wasn't able to do earlier?
I thought our game plan was good for the defensive coaches. I thought they did a nice job of putting it together. We looked at, doing some different things, up front, and I thought that really worked well in the run game. Obviously when you give up 48 yards at the end on a run, a jet sweep, that doesn't help your stats. Yeah, I would say they did a good job. We got to finish better.
Were you surprised that they went for 2 at the end?
No, we were ready for them either way.
Something happened on the second last drive where their run game was really quick. 6 yards, 7 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards. What do you think was going on there?
I'm going to have to look at the tape, on it, just for me to get a more accurate view of it.
Nick said that you guys moved the defensive lineman out a little bit.
Say again?
Nick Morrow said you guys moved the defensive lineman out a little bit, though, and allowed them to hit the gaps. Is that true? Was that
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Nick and see what he's talking about there. But, yeah, for sure, we got to do a better job there stopping the run of that drive.
You guys had 2 more.
The decision to receive to start the game.
Yeah.
That's kind of contrary to what you guys have done.
Sure.
Won the toss. What was the rationale behind that?
Yeah, we just felt our offense has been humming pretty good, and we wanted to give them a chance to go out there and score, and it worked out for us. It was good for us. Obviously going up 10-0. So it was good. It was good by those guys, and I told Justin all week that we were going to do that, and he was excited about it.
You guys had a couple of plays, the wildcat formation, and I think you had the snap to EQ, I want to say, the end around EQ.
Yep.
They didn't really work, but how important is it to keep those plays in the mix when you're out there having success otherwise?
No, I think it's great. You do stuff like that, and a lot of times they are effective, but it also puts your defensive coordinator, the opposing guy, a little bit on his heels. You come up with different ideas, those reverse passes we had, wildcat, whatever it might be, lining Justin up different location. It puts those guys, they got to practice that, puts them on their heels a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay.